Hi guys, this is Rick, and this is the second in a mini-series of 2 videos based on questions that people have asked me about the construction of my camper van. This video covers the construction of how I did the water system in the main sink, and also touches on the ZIG unit, which is the 12-volt electrical distribution system. So without further ado, here is the footage. Okay, this is the other water system. Now I actually don't have any water in there at the moment, but if I open this, you can probably see there. Oh, I have got some water in there, that's interesting. So that should work. Oh, I'll tell you what, the pipe's come off, that's why. This is a 25 litre drum, which I'll show you in a minute, and well, I'll show you now actually. There we go. All that is a 25 litre drum, which you can take in and out, and inside there you have another self-priming pump with some power. Now the pump's come off the hose, yeah, I thought so. There we go. And that sits in there quite happily, and it's an on-demand system. So as soon as you turn the tap on, it feeds power to the pump, and there's your water. Now obviously with it's just a cold water feed system, so you need to if you need to heat the water, obviously you're going to need a kettle or some form of heating. Right then, onto the ZIG unit. Okay, this is known as a ZIG unit, a CF8, and what you have here is this is brilliant. This really takes the sting out of doing your wiring. All that happens is you have, let's go to the back of it. Now it looks pretty complicated, but it's actually very straightforward if you just do it one wire at a time. And all that happens is you have a mains wire, a master 12-volt wire comes in from your engine battery into the back of the ZIG. It's a big fat wire. Not sure if I can find it. I think it's that one. Comes in, and that basically charges your leisure battery, which is down here. I have 2 leisure batteries. Now it charges those up while you're driving along, while the engine's running. And what it also does is the ZIG unit distributes your power to the rest of the van. So basically I think you've got you've got three main outlets, I think. Was it 4? I can't remember. I think that's the main fuse. I can't remember actually, but you've got 3 main power outlets. So each one of these, you've got a positive and a negative, goes out, and it feeds, like each one of these wires goes off and feeds a power cable out to the rest of the van, which you tap in parallel. Is it parallel? Yeah, it is. All of your electrical items. And I'm sure that sounds about as clear as mud. So I'm not very good at explaining these things. But the other thing is, if you have one of these, which is for the mains, which is looking really grubby at the moment, then what happens is you need to feed your main supply in through one of these, which is a residual circuit breaker or an RCD. That makes it safe. So if you have any electricity go to ground or go to the bodywork, then it will cut the power off. But this will also feed the ZIG unit, so that when you're plugged into the mains, you can actually switch on the charger, and it has a built-in battery charger which will continue to charge your leisure batteries. So all you have to remember is these controls here. When you're driving along and you're not actually using the van, you make sure this switch is on touring, and then when you get to your site, what happens is you switch that over. That will isolate your leisure batteries from your main engine battery, so you don't end up with a flat battery when you go to leave the campsite. And obviously this one, all it does is just switches on and off the main 12-volt system throughout the van. And that's it. That's pretty much all there is to the ZIG unit. So that's how I have
water system working in my van, and it's also how I distribute the electricity. Hopefully this information was useful to whoever needed to see it. And that's about it. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a line. I will try to help you if I can. So, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you next time.